Not even in game yet. You already tripping my power? That's an accident. No, it would be a shame if something were to happen to those carrots. Wow. Stabbing me? Really? Why are you shouting me out? I'm right here. This is my channel.
If you're a warrior and you're leading warriors and you're about to step in the battle, one of the key things you must have is an absolute confidence, because that radiates out of you. You're giving to them the warrior spirit. Semper Fidelis means that if you are a foe before me, I will not quit until you fall.
keeps you awake at night?
Nothing. And I keep other people awake at night.
The Marine just plain considers himself a better soldier than anybody else. Marines have never given anyone any reason to think differently.
We are unique, not just among our fellow citizens, but among all those who defend our nation. We are defined by our warfighting ethos, our intangible warrior spirit that moves us forward into any battle, in any domain, and binds us not only to the Marine on our left and right, but to all Marines who came before us. Current events around the world show us that peace is far from guaranteed. America's adversaries continue to present an ever-evolving threat to our nation's prosperity and security. Today, almost 31,000 Marines are forward deployed or stationed abroad. In every theater, in every time and place, standing ready to confront those who would do our nation harm.
The American strength is based upon the fabric of all of the different cultures and people that come to it. And that applies on the battlefield, and I've seen that there. That is an essence of the power of the American fighting spirit.
For 247 years, capable and determined adversaries have tested the Marine Corps.
The enemy knows when they see that EGA and they see a real Marine hooked to that EGA, that could be a serious situation.
On each occasion, our forebears gave them reason to fear and respect the title United States Marine. Our adversaries have always had a choice: abandon their aggressions or stand and fight. Some chose to fight and were destroyed. Today, our adversaries still have a choice, and they know if they choose to fight, they will be defeated. From the wheat fields of Belleau Wood, or the volcanic sands of Iwo Jima, to the crowded streets of Hue City or Ramadi, Marines prove time and time again they will claim victory on any battlefield.
Our mission was stay on the compound. Well, things happen, situations change, and we got a call that Gunny from the Marine Security Guard Force, the RSO, and their driver were involved in a vehicle accident. We were driven out to the crash site, Liberian rebels armed to the teeth with anything that they had. We had to do a makeshift backboard and stabilized them and got all of our personnel. You're trained for it, but there's variables in there that you could never prepare for, and so you just go with it.
And while battlefields and technologies change, the qualities of a Marine are timeless. Grit, strength, boldness, discipline, initiative, adaptability, honor, courage, and commitment.
It would be impossible for me to say with any amount of confidence that I would be where and who I am today if I didn't have the foundation of being a Marine. The Marine Corps and how it shapes us, and the history of courage and sacrifice that we fill the shoes of and that we follow. It's almost impossible to not continue on and to not want to become the best version of yourself personally, but professionally as a Marine as well.
These qualities were birthed by the legacy of the old breed, those like Herschel Woody Williams.
He really just was a huge inspiration. Growing up, I loved warrior figures, and he was the main one.
It's the legacy of the Marines who came before us, and of our Marines today. When the nation calls, we answer. As America's premier crisis response force, Marines thrive in chaotic situations where friction is highest.
We have to always understand that there's always been troops on the deck taking the fight to the enemy on their distant lands.
We are proud to be first to fight, and we are ready today and tomorrow. Standing ready with undying devotion to the court, to the mission, and to each other.
Our very freedom came under attack in a series of deliberate and deadly terrorist acts.
In 2001, when our nation was still reeling from the September 11th terrorist attacks, Marines aboard the USS Peleliu and the USS Bataan came from the sea and launched the longest amphibious raid in history.
We came 370 miles from the sea, 25 aircraft. During one period of darkness, we inserted 400 Marines over that distance. We did what we say that we do. We did it in an expeditionary manner. We did it from the ships, and despite a lot of risk, we did it successfully.
The same warfighting spirit that secures our victory in combat comes from our ability to innovate, to iterate, to adapt. And we find inspiration in each other.
I remember my first cat shot in an F-18 into a combat zone. And that was a whirlwind of emotions, right? You're ready to go, you've practiced, you're trained, but you're a little bit nervous. That nervousness, though, I think is good, right? It keeps you sharp.
She is more than an astronaut. She is a Marine whose warfighter ethos shapes who she is. A battle-tested warrior with 47 combat missions in Iraq and Afghanistan.
When I'm sitting on top of that rocket and they start to load the prop and it starts to shake and rumble, I hope that I feel a little bit nervous, keeps me sharp. I hope, though, that I have this calmness, knowing that I'm trained, my crew is trained, we are ready to go. And I hope that the second that we launch from planet Earth, that all just disappears and we're in the moment.
While those who threaten our nation remain, America sleeps well at night knowing the future will be no different. Because the Marines are always standing ready.
Across the force, we continue to innovate and experiment in preparation for the future fight. Where we will fight might be uncertain, but we prepare for uncertainty. When called, we will fight and we will win. Today, tomorrow, and in the future. These victories are not won because of our technology or our equipment, but because of all of you. Because of everything you do every day to remain the best trained, most professional, most ready force in the world. That has not changed.
We are warfighters first and always. If the call comes today to go into combat, we will win. But that's no excuse not to be better tomorrow. It is the individual Marines who make up the team. They are the decisive advantage. Whether in combat or in competition, training our future Marines at recruit training, or preparing to deploy on one of our Marine Expeditionary Units, we have always adapted to the changing character of war. Why we fight and why we win is unchanged. It is our ethos, our character, and our unapologetic resolve to be the most capable and most lethal fighting force in the world.
Marines, you are writing the next chapter of our Corps. Our legacy rests upon your shoulders, and I'm confident you will meet the task.
Semper Fidelis. Happy birthday, Marines.
There we go. Buttons. Best day ever. Throw that camera on. Happy Thursday, everyone. How's everyone doing today? Hello, Honey and Cater, always coming in and torturing the poor dragon, as y'all do. I don't know what that dragon ever did to y'all. Why you gotta torture her like that? All it wanted to do was just live its life. Hi, Red. Buttons. Game capture. Oh, it's already set to satisfactory because that's how I was playing the other night. Hi. How's everyone doing? There will be cake. There will be drinking. I got 3 different bottles of vodka chilling on my bed right now. Because obviously that takes up all the room where it normally would be. We need music. Let us... Spotify, what do you recommend today? Reset all my counts. Because Cybric's not here to try and kill me today. And open up Dixper. Ooh, no, I gotta hit up Andrew and... Oh, man. Pro streamer. You totally got everything ready. Totally ready for stream. Totally didn't just sit down and say, hey, let's do this. Okay, Dixper's up. Cater, thank you for that shout out. Hopefully that's a good level for the music. And we are going to keep working on factory things. Things and stuff. Stuff and things. And then we'll do other games and whatnot, and people want to play some stuff later. Because I've got no plans. Just games, cake, drinking. I am stuffing things. Muscles, I'm bones, I'm blood, plasma. We're all stuffing things. Things and stuff and stuff and things and things and stuff and stuff and things. Alright, I need to... Whoa, jeez. Damn it. Get in and call. Bye. Take care. I'll be here all day. Sorry about that. Work. That's an hour right there that I'm charging them. Oh, Jesus. Exclamation mark. Fly. Control A. Control Z. Control C. Control V. Alright, one downside to this keyboard is it is super sensitive sometimes. Okay, if I don't need resources, they are just going into here because I am totally not about to do anything sketchy. For storage.
Can I
Thanks.
get a ban on Dakota?
Wow. No. No, you cannot. Denied. Not allowed. No bans. No bans, no hands, no vans, no cans, none of it. Alright, so these are heavy modular frames, so give heavy modular frame. I probably missed. Oh no, I did not. I mean, I have hands. You guys don't have hands. I wish there was an easier way to do this other than having to hand type it. Modular frame. Let's go 1,000. Did that even get... No. Because I can't shift up, I can't control up, I can't press just up and down. I have to hand type every time. Let's go 2,000. Well, I've got carpals, metacarpals, phalanges. I'm such a smart ass sometimes. Jeez. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna do this. Control A, Control C, enter. Well, that's got kind of Interstellar kind of vibes to it. This is Crystal Oscillator. Oh, jeez. Oscillator is going to be a fun word to spell. Set that to the to-do list, because I don't want to try and spell oscillator. OSC. See, I'm missing it. OSC. ILATOR. Control A, Control C, enter. This probably also needs a... Oh god, this needs a lot more. Good thing this can do stacks of 100. Let's just do 4,000 at a time. I forgot to do this. Control A, Control C. I know it's only giving me 400, but. Oh, God. I could probably just do Control V 6,000 because that's basically how many I can carry. I carry 60. Jeez, not that many. Control A, Control C, enter. Alright, Cater. Have you tried telling it not to be grumpy? Turbo motors, right? Ba, 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 ba. Damn it. Crystal turbo motors, yes. Nope, nope. Honey. You know what? I'll give that one to you. I'll give you that one. One terawatt of power. You guys think I have any power issues anymore? Since my production is so much. Happy birthday! Happy birthday, brother. 247. It looks. It never looks so good. Okay. What the fuck do I need over here? Those supercomputers. All right. Nope. Tab. Control, click, so I can get rid of all that. Control V, give. Is it one word or super computer? That is not how you spell computer. Okay, it's one word, isn't it? Yep. Super computer. Control A, Control C, boom. Yeah, we're gonna be doing that a few times. I probably could have and should have used smaller storage for this stuff, but oh well. I think I have everything else backlogged. Yep, okay. Alright, this place was taking in computers. I think I completely disassembled my computer storage facility. Which wouldn't be too terribly hard to make a new one. I know this thing is... I just hear that building crunching all the... making all the stuff. Okay. Still have an empty line. What was on this line? What is on this line? Was there anything on this line? Oh, this is the turbo motors. Okay. Turbo motor MB enter escape. Already got this. Oh, supercomputers. Where are you guys going? In this one. Okay. Supercom. MB. Okay. I need to find the heavy modular frames. There we go. HMF MB. Crystal oscillator. Crystal OSC MB. I've already taken care of IO limiters, I've taken care of the high-speed connectors. That steel pipe's already taken care of you. Case beams already taken care of you. And screws have already taken care of you. I should not have any ports that are just named port down here. Awesome. I still need regular computers, motors, and rotors to be made and shipped. Fly, Control A, Control C. Because I mean, I'm making... I'm making rotors here and motors. I mean, all I'd have to do is drop another 2 drum ports over here. Throw in a splitter. I don't remember. I don't think I have... Do I have copper sheets going there? I'd have to check. This song gave me some Ark vibes. I haven't played Ark in a minute. Can't wait till Ark 2 comes out. If I can drop 2 drone ports right here. I need to also put a foundation underneath this. That way it's not just floating in air. It looks like it's, you know, sitting on something. Make it look like something an architect built. Okay, 1 drone port and 2. Okay, so I could actually get 4 drone ports over here if I really needed it, but I don't. So let's get power. All this work I'm doing just to get some central storage set up. It's fucking insane. Alright, we'll put one right there, and we'll put you actually right kind of next to it. Enjoy your alert, honey. I'm assuming you're working. Yep. Oh, I need to actually replace those with smart splitters because I don't want just any number. I want the overflow to go. Okay, that's gonna be overflow and overflow. Kind of getting rings of power vibes off this a little bit. Nope, that needs to be moved up a little bit. Can never get turns with the stackable conveyor belts just right. It's never easy. And yep. Okay, so that's 2. One, 2. Yep, that's too short. Let me just do this. Work smarter, not harder, right? Two. There we go. This is going to be motor water base. Yeah, that's a water base. Just something to rotor, Whiskey Bravo. Now I just gotta figure out what I don't have going to the one place. I know I don't have batteries. No, I don't have Noblisk. I don't have ammo. Not too worried about those though. Rods, plates, rips, frames, screws, steel beams, steel pipes, encased beams, concrete, shenanigans. Alright, this port, you're gonna go heavy modular frames main base, back to here. This is computer. This part, you're gonna go from... Actually, I don't have computers. But I do have supercomputers. So this port, you're gonna go supercom to here. Okay, we got silica, we got quartz, we got wire, we got cable, we got more shenanigans. You are rotors. I do have rotors. So you're going to go from rotor water base back to here. You are motors. You're going to go motor water base back to here. Stators, plastic, rubber. I don't have circuit boards anywhere. I don't have quick wire. I do have crystal oscillators though. Crystal oscillators to here. Okay, AI limiters. You are electromagnetic control rods, which I definitely need to get building. Heat sinks. Do I not have copper sheet? Nope. Yeah, batteries I don't have. I got casings. Turbo. I do have turbo motors, so turbo motors to here. Radio control. Oh yeah, the radio control units. And then these are just extra ports. Okay. Runson! Hello,
That's
hello.
a few drone ports.
Thank you for that. Tier 1 for 15 months. Yeah, just a few. I think that was like 45 drone ports. Bringing in a few things. I got my power areas working. I actually got the Dyson Sphere up and running.
If you want to see like magical factory goodness, go hit up the stream. Nailed it. Did not nail that one. Hey! Just ate my ass.
So yeah, got a little bit of power. Set up a nice little train to bring stuff in. Got a decent looking little factory. Another smaller one. Oh, I actually took the time to Well, almost. I gotta finish building stuff here. I built this thing. Deleted most of everything that was down here. I got some madness out here. And a lot of radiation. That's just a temporary... Actually, I can get rid of that now that I've got ridiculous amounts of power. A few more drone ports. I've got... Where is it? Oh yeah. Got these buildings over here. Shit ton of power storage. Like I haven't sent off the last stuff yet. Now I'm just breaking the game. Tornado is still there. Yeah. It's all been the one save. Alright, let's not do a bits and delete the space elevator. Awesome, now I can get my golden cup when I feel like it. Alright, now I can resume the music. I made the castle three-dimensional now. And then... Ah, there it is. Just a little bit of coal power. Along with other power. So things have been done. And just a little bit more coal power. I had no power for the longest time, so I needed to do something. And some stuff that looks sort of pretty. And some very clean belts over here, actually. Yeah, no worries, Rune Son. Hope work goes well. Thank you for stopping in. Thank you again for the resub. Alright, so I need computers. I need copper. And whatever the hell just went into my eye to not be there at the moment. Ah. Be right back. I'm gonna go try not to die. Cater! People! I bring you my panther. Doom, say hi to everybody. You need your claws clipped, mister. Hi, Mallow. Hi. Hi. Doom doesn't care. No. Engine. Don't look at me. Look at the camera. Say hi. Yeah, that's you over there. You're on that screen. Hmm? What? 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 You want to say anything to the people? No? Ow, ow, ow! Other than the fact you need your claws clipped too? Alright, so I get my cake. My phone vibrates. I look at it. I see a YouTube notification. I'm like, okay, cool. Who did that? Mallow. Yeah, so I like my phone. See YouTube notification. It's Josh. He's posted a video. So I figure since, you know, we happen to be in the satisfactory category already, let's do a let me hide the overlays real quick. Let me hide my heart rate. Pop me down here. And we'll throw Josh up. And we'll see what he did to Satisfactory this time.
Hey there, it's Josh. Welcome back to Let's Game It Out. We're playing Satisfactory today, my favorite factory game that's all about excess. Like, you could build a normal factory, but why? When you can make abominations like this. And then when this base gets completely out of control, you can slide your way across the map and make something even more wild. But that's really the beauty of this game, is take something and make it beautiful in your own way. Like, it gives you stuff like drones, which are used for transporting items, or you can make hundreds of them, slap explosives all over them, and then send them all across the map and pretend you're in Top Gun. Watch your six. Oh, and also I sent them all to try and land on one platform. So now they're just waiting forever. A beautiful column of drones into the sky. Anyway, welcome to Satisfactory, where everything in my base is a mess. And in this video, we're gonna try and make that better.
That's an understatement.
Spoiler, we're gonna make it worse. While that's all cementing in your brain, let me tell you about today's sponsor. I've partnered with Paradox Interactive to highlight a hot deal coming up right now for City Skylines. So let me tell you the two things you need to know most. For one, you can play City Skylines right now for free, because from November 10th to the 14th over on Steam, it's free to download and try for yourself. And the other thing you need to know is this game is amazing for screwing around. Oh, and also building like functional, sprawling cities. I wouldn't personally know, unless you count what I'm doing here, where I'm changing a simple bridge into something a little more adventurous. Yeah, let's go with adventurous. Sorry, officer. I hope you don't have anywhere to be in a hurry. And in addition to this, we're also just trying to make people as unhappy as possible. And if we're lucky, a bunch of, quote, natural disasters will bless our city. Somebody call the fire department. Just kidding. I deleted all those. I mean, this is all kind of a form of city management, right? So if you're up for some city building or city unbuilding, maybe take a gander at the linky in the description, which will take you where you need to go to get started. So that's pretty much it. Super easy recommendation. I'm sure the game agrees with me that City Skylines is a blast. And thanks again to Paradox for sponsoring. So our first major thing we have to do is find a way to get all of these resources from this base, and we're gonna move it over here to something new. Specifically, these beautiful floating platforms. I mean, look at all the lush landscape here. We've got platforms to put stuff, we've got waterfalls, and we've also got all kinds of flora to destroy. Who said you could grow in my new base? But don't worry, we have a tried and true solution for that. What do you think of this tree? Much better. And I haven't forgotten about you, pesky leaves. Everybody gets a piece. Oh, but there's so much of this to take out. That's okay, I think I have a solution for how to take care of this stuff quickly. It's called explosives. First things first, we gotta do a quick test. I realize this doesn't seem like it'll pack a punch, but it should be enough to take care of this little old tree. Here goes nothing. Yep, that sure worked a treat, didn't it? Well, I think we know what needs to happen now. We gotta put these things all over the place. There's plenty to go around. You know, I kind of have to wonder, is this overkill for one plant? Like, I could just walk up and do this to all of those, but who wants to do landscaping with their hands? Anyway, I'm sure that this will be enough. We've got explosives in pretty much everything. Too many? No such thing. And
I haven't played with those yet.
Either. We've also rigged everything down here.
Jesus.
These trees are gonna be no match for all these explosives. Anyway, here goes nothing. Yeah, take that, all you individual little bushes. Uh-oh, did I miss one? Just kidding. Aw, see, now this is what progress looks like. If by progress we mean combusting everything not nailed down. Yep, that'll about do it. I mean, you wouldn't necessarily know, because it turns out some of this foliage is permanent. But that's okay. Anyway, now that we have all this emptied out space, it's time to bring our stuff over. Starting with our desert base, because it's closer. And in case you're wondering, what are we going to do with all of these drones? Are we going to use them for beautiful transporting? And the answer is no. What I'm trying to say is this thing is like a monument now, so there's no way we're touching it. That, and honestly, it doesn't matter where in the world you are. All you need to do is look to the sky, and there's Drone Tasia just waiting for you. So you're probably wondering, if not the drones, how are we going to transport all of this stuff? Because, oh boy, is there a lot. You know, like these things, and all of this stuff. But don't you worry, the solution is right in front of us. It's called a tractor. So versatile, so bulky, and we're going to use it to get over this ridge right here. And it's not going to be as easy as just coming in and driving this thing over everything. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's pretty good at handling some of this, but we can't possibly ask it to handle all of this, can we? Wait, or can we? Easy, easy. Just watch your head, buddy. Nope, I take it back. We are nice and stuck. And it's not like we can just start it even closer, because there's no way it's going to be able to traverse all this stuff. But that's okay, we're going to employ the use of another friend. Do you remember these? Jump pads. Here's a refresher in case you don't remember. That's it. They launch you. But the one thing I don't know for sure is if we can use trucks on these. So let's give it a shot and find out. Here goes nothing. Oh, well, shiver me timbers, it does work. Well, this gives me an idea. If we can get it to bounce off one like that, then why not more? You get to set their overall trajectory, and you can adjust that any way you want. So if I move this so that it's basically gonna land right here, and then I take another one and I place it here, so that whatever's flying off of this first pad will fly right into the air and then land on this one. And then will it bounce up and fly all the way over there? Only one way to find out. Here goes landing on one. All right, let's see if it lands on two. Oh my goodness, it sure does. Well, I'm sure we can see where this is gonna go,
Josh.
Right? All we need to do is put a bunch of these
Only you
all around over
would
here
do this.
so that they can get us up there. This shouldn't be hard at all. We can just build foundations and then put our little jump pads on these, positioning them in such a way so that we have a good place to put the next one. And then once that one's in position, we just go ahead and set up for the next one. And we know where it's gonna land, and then so on and so forth. And okay, hold please. Okay, so I was working on these for a while, and oh boy, all the things I have to show for it. So many jump pads. I wish this jump pad business was an Olympic sport, because I would definitely get like bronze or like 4th place. Anyway, let me get to the starting point so you can experience the whole thing as it was meant to be experienced. So here's basically how it works. We get in this truck, and then we go down to this first jump pad, and once we do that, it bounces up to here, and then it goes up to here, and then this bounces you farther and farther, and you get the idea. Will this actually work? Only one way to find out. Let's go. Mission successful on the first couple of bounces. Leading up to these bounce pads, that should propel us forward. And oh boy, do we have a journey ahead of us. But the good news is my horn works. Yeehaw! Well, got a little off kilter there, but it looks like we're back on. As you can see, this is an exact science. What a lovely new way to experience all the ins and outs, the nooks and crannies of this base. Oh my god, it's going so well so far. Well, that'll teach me to say anything. And attempt number 2. Much cleaner liftoff this time. I have high confidence. Look how we're landing on each one of those pads. Whee! You know, and you can say what you want, but you sure can't beat these views. Uh-oh, looks like that's it for us. Nope, no it's not. Oh, it only took 2 tries, but we made it up. Yep, the system is perfect. And before you know it, we're catapulting across these beautiful canyons. It couldn't be more simple, except for that one that I really didn't think we were gonna make. I would like to take this opportunity to mention that I cannot believe this is working at all. Well, that's what I get for saying that. Okay, attempt number 553. And then we bounce off the thing, and then it's like, oops, so it makes it after all. Things are going great. I don't know this for sure, but I think one of the challenges is, especially with a vehicle, it's not an exact science, but also frame rate might play a role in that. But if there's one thing I can tell you, my frame rate is anything but stable. That doesn't mean I'm not confident we can eventually get this. Still going. This is the farthest we've ever, never mind. Oh my god, I think this might be the one. I think we might make it to the next section. Look at all these successful bounces. Life is beautiful. I set up all of these bounce pads, and for what? This moment, that's what. Look, the finish line, we can see it. Nail it, nail it. Oh my god, we're gonna do it. Close enough. Okay, so I think we can agree that this is not going according to plan. And like you, I had a dream of trucks just flying fancy free through the sky. But I think this was probably never meant to be, and I'll show you why. I'm watching this thing from far away, and at a point, something seems to happen. Now, I know from back here, it looks like it's fine, right? Looks like it's just hanging out on something. Oh, but that's not the case. It's just frozen in midair. And then as we get closer to it, it just falls right out of the sky. Which leads me to believe that even if we got this working the way we would like it to, there's no way we can automate it. Because if we step too far away from the trucks, they won't keep going. And we can't ride every truck to the end. Oh, but don't you worry, we've got a backup plan. But before we move on, we gotta test one thing. We gotta test to see what happens when we launch one of these guys. What's wrong, little guy? Why are you so... Oh, no, you don't. Get back here. Where are you going? Hey, where are you going? I said, where are you going? Yes,
No.
Run straight to the bounce pads. Ah, there we go. Fly free, little guy. It's for science. Oh, it's probably fine, right? Don't worry, I'm sure he's just sleeping all the way down this dune. In conclusion, it seems like it worked really well. Anyway,
Josh.
we still need a good solution for transporting all these materials, and I think this is going to be the solution. It's another train station. Station 25. We can do better than that. Let's see, I want to say sand and successful. Wait, stop right there. Sand cessful. Wait, still not done. Sand cesspool. Okay, we did it. We got there. We've used trains before, not really to actually transport anything. Back in our old base, we actually have a bunch of trains rolling around right now. They're legitimately here solely to generate electricity, which causes these nuclear plants over here to actually work. Because if they have no reason to generate energy, they won't. And if they're not generating electricity, then they're not generating toxic waste. And if we're not taking steps to ruin every part of the environment, what's the point? Anyway, all that to say, back over at this base, we've never tried to use trains for good. I'm not gonna miss an opportunity to build a bunch of rails, especially because where we're building them could use a little more beautifying, don't you think? I know I do. Oh boy,
Yeah.
I'm so excited, especially because I know this will be easy to do and take no time at all. And connected. Well, that was easy. I'm kind of showing you the end first, but here we are at our station. Why am I like this? Or as I like to pronounce it, yummy, like this. So this thing here is where our trains will eventually end up.
think
And
they
by
are.
that, I mean there are rails everywhere. Coming from the station, going over cliff sides, impossible loops that don't really make sense, and then, you know, all kinds of stuff. This part probably wasn't necessary to get the job done, but boy, it sure is fun. And it doesn't really improve once we get to the main mess. You can kind of tell which ones for trains and which aren't, because the train ones are just a lot bigger. Either way, before we mess with these any further, let's head back to our starting platform and make sure this thing works at all. Now leaving station sand cesspool. So the first part of this journey is real obvious and easy. We pick up great speed as we enter the big avalanche of stuff. I like to think of this as the world's weirdest roller coaster, full of twists and turns, clipping through the rock face entirely, and in general just a whole lot of completely unnecessary twists and turns. But really, what would the point be if it were straightforward? Besides, this gives you a chance to take in all these glorious views, and then eventually you find yourself on the other side, and thank goodness there's no clipping, because I can just build these rails over rails. What a space-saving convenience, with probably no consequences whatsoever. And then before you know it, we arrive at the other station, safe and sound. Yummy like this indeed. And if this train were pulling cargo behind it, this little claw thing would unload it before the train goes back on its way. So let's go ahead and finish this track so the whole thing is one solid loop of amazing cargo management. Besides, you saw how quickly we did it the first time. This won't take long at all. And then
Josh.
before you know it, ta-da! Track is
I'm not gonna
complete.
say anything.
Excellent. Setting up this behemoth of rails and other crap only took a mere 4 hours. Good God. I mean, the good news is I didn't know that this base could get any weirder looking, but it turns out there's always room to improve. So let's pretend you're this up-and-coming rail car just about to pull into the station. Now you can just keep going and have yourself the return journey of a lifetime, commingling with all these conveyor belts in the most claustrophobic way possible. Wow, what a palate cleanser. Honey, I'm home. Round trip only took 10 whole minutes. What a thrill ride. Now that the train
Only
tracks
10
are all
minutes.
set, the next thing we need to do, we need to take all these materials here that are currently just waiting for something to happen to them, and we need to funnel them all the way back over to the train station. So first things first, I'm adding a freight platform, which if we come around to the other side, we can see that it's got ports for us to feed in the goods. That's where the supplies go to get on the train. So first we're going to build a bunch of these things. Snazzy giant containers. Now these two on the right are for receiving items. We're not going to need those because we're only sending stuff out from here, which means connecting this container over to this thingamabob here. And same with the bottom one for basically no reason. There we go. The conveyor belts are running and hungry for supplies. So basically, previously we had all of these supplies funnel through one belt already, which is this one right here. Instead, we're gonna run these supplies over to that container that we set up. There we go. And now supplies go in, and on the other side they pile out, conveniently going into our cargo thingamabob so that we can more easily transport everything. What a lovely system we've made for ourselves. Now the next step is we need to add a freight car like that. That way the train's gonna pull into the station, deliver to us some sweet, sweet cargo, and then off it goes for a magical journey. And it sure is hauling ass with that cargo. What a harrowing journey it must be going on. And then before you know it, here comes our bountiful cargo. Choo choo. Quickly use your grippy fingers to take that off my hands. And just
Grippy
like
fingers,
that,
nice.
glorious supplies. And then the train starts its journey home to get another haul. Well, if one thingy of cargo is good, surely more is better, right? I mean, really, how many of these can we add? Because I'm just gonna keep going until it stops me. So based on initial estimates, no, there is not a limit to how many train cars you can put on this thing. Like, it's kind of hard to see because it's just more cacophony in here. I mean, I just kept connecting and connecting them, and I think I've got like 146 before I gave up, because there's a point where I want to keep adding them, but when you get too deep into this stuff, you just can't see anything. So I guess let's see how this does. Hi-ho silver. All of this goodness slowly pulling into the station. And go ahead and load cargo container number 1. Oopsie daisy, drop it a little forcefully, see if I care. And now moving on to the next one. Or not. Oh, okay. You're just gonna take the one, huh? Oh, silly me. I didn't set up the station correctly. I selected one load and unload, not all of them like I was supposed to. Well, it's still not stopping, but I think that's probably okay.
No.
You know, I kind of like the idea of using all of this freight, all for just one cargo container, followed by 8 bajillion empty ones. Yeah, the more I think about it, the more I feel like this is the right way to do it. I mean, he's impressed. See? Really impressed. And honestly, so far, so good. It's just slowly making its way downtown. Yeah, just shove that out of the way. It's of no concern to you. It failed where you're succeeding. Come on, you can do it. Push. Come on, pick up some speed. Would these drones say no? I don't think so. They keep climbing. I don't care that you're pulling 8 bajillion cars behind you. I expect you to accomplish the impossible. Oh yeah, definitely the optimal way to be transporting goods. At 1/1,000,000th a mile an hour. Strike that. 0. Are you telling me there were consequences to this? Well, this is stupid. Can't I like get behind it and push or something? Hey, wait a minute. This gives me an idea. I will just give it a little push with my own rail. Okay, now remember, all we need to do is give it a little push. Watch out, help coming through. Oh, it would appear we've caused a minor derailment. I mean, most of it's still on the tracks, and the important part is the head of the train felt nothing at all, and is still not moving. What if I send another train in? What's the worst that could happen? Yep, went about as well as expected. Okay, you know what? I have kind of an idea. So this is the thing that's stuck. There's got to be some way to move this, and I think I might have just the idea. Is it possible that we can use jump pads for this? So let's go ahead and put a platform, and then a jump pad. And now with this thing ready to operate, all we need to do is give this a little push. This is going to be easy. So all I'm going to do is set up a rail that's going to go right into this train car. And in theory, if we hit it just right, it should roll back onto this bounce pad and do a little something like this. Couldn't be more simple. But to give this rail some impact, we got to give it a really long running start. How long, you wonder? How about a little something like this? You know, something that goes up and up and up and up, and at the end of it all, there's a train up here, just waiting for liftoff. We're so high up, in fact, that we're eye level with our hyper cannon, and also so high up that we're up here with the fog where the air is thinner. So the question is, once we get up there and pilot this interstellar craft, how fast do we think it's gonna go? Well, let's see. Down the hill we go. Okay, so currently we're building speed, just rounding 200 kilometers an hour. Still climbing. Time to collide. I was only going at the speed of light. Okay, what if we nudge it a little bit nicer? Well, that one down there sure felt it. But unfortunately, it doesn't seem to be the case that this thing can interact with the jump pad. But that doesn't mean I don't have some other ideas. Like if we put a ramp right here, what do we think will happen? Well, let's see. Well, that was pretty good, but not all the way to the other station good. All right, I got one more idea. I don't know if this is gonna work, but we have to try. Maybe what we need is to give it a nice little nudge. There we go. We built like a crappy little tunnel. And if all goes according to plan, this thing will sail right inside it. Oh, how I love doing research with giant multi-ton death machines. Hey, look, it made it, even though we didn't. Well, that seems to have done the trick. And now we're gonna see if we can try something else. We're gonna run this rail right through it, and we're gonna see if we put a train down right here, if when we drive this thing, we can just nudge it. And oh boy, we sure can, kinda. I think you can probably see where this is going, right? That's right, we're gonna build a much larger tunnel than that. We're gonna drag it all the way there. Now, we can't do it by hand because the thing has no cohesion. And we can't use the vehicles because that also doesn't work. So train tracks it is.
We can wait 20 seconds for the ad. Josh has lost his mind. Yep, train collisions has been a thing for a while. Since update... Actually, it's only update 5, I think, when they added train collisions. Alright.
Going right. That's right. We're gonna build a much larger tunnel than that. We're gonna drag it all the way there. Now, we can't do it by hand because the thing has no cohesion. And we can't use the vehicles because that also doesn't work. So train tracks it is. Ah, yeah, there it goes. Just a quick nudge up an otherwise really long corridor. Easy. Come on. We're just gonna keep on pushing it. Come on. Come on.
Oh, God.
Come with me. That's right. Keep on pushing. This is not how I thought this would work, but I'm sure happy it is. And then before you know it, we're at the very end of the tracks, and off it goes. I'm sure it's fine. Wow, look at that landing. That almost couldn't be more perfect. This is where it would have ended up anyway. Wait a minute, what the hell is this? How did you guys get in there? Oh, this simply won't do. Now look, I know the cargo basically made it here, but it looks like we've got some cleaning up to do.
No,
yeah, run
Josh,
for me.
no.
So I hope you enjoyed what we did here. There's a lot more to come, but we're gonna cap it for now. So I hope you had fun. I know I did, and I'm about to. Hey, now that you've got some free time, why don't you go check out City Skylines? You can check it out for free right now. That is, if it's between November 10th and the 14th, 2022. But hey, you never know. Just go look it up on Steam. Maybe it's on sale right now. You don't know. Anyway, stay tuned for more Satisfactory, and I'll see you next time. Get over here.
If I had to guess, I could probably actually... I know there's a way you can spawn them. I know there's a mod that you can use to spawn them, so. I just don't remember if it's pack utility. Okay. All right. Oh yeah, music. Oh, so that was something. Alright, now I'm going to work on this a little bit. I have an idea for how I want it done. I just don't know if it's how well it's going to work. So basically what I want to do is kind of like have everything kind of go like that, and then kind of just go have like one belt kind of shoot off, and have these are gonna be smart splitters, and then kind of like kind of something like that. So materials will come in, that come up to wherever I decide to put the storage boxes. And then basically all the belts are just going to be ran underneath. And all be funneled kind of into like one central belt, and all the excess resources are going to be synced that aren't thrown into a box. The thing I have to work on though is like, how do I want to run all these? I think the last resource ends, yeah, right now it's here. Do I just want to get all the belts, have them all kind of like run this way, and then just go like down? Because it's not going to take a lot of room to have these resources run. Kind of go to there, and then no. I need to go back one more. I will give this album a try. Yeah, that's one too short. And this should just be able to go straight. Yep. This can just go like that. 2. Oh. 2, 3. Go there. As long as that's straight. Okay. Guess I could probably do something like that. Just set up. Yeah, that actually works out pretty well. And then I can just line that up with that and go back 2 spots and then boom. Everything's just gonna go. Hopefully. 2. One, 2. One, 2. Hopefully there's enough room. That's one thing I'm slightly worried about. And that's kind of I guess that's kind of why we doing this, so we can know if there's enough room. If there's not, well, then we just move everything over. Jeez, Cater. Oh, why'd you do that, Cater? Why'd you have to do that?
Dakota killed me. It's your fault.
Fuck, if I die, it's your fault.
I never expect anything, and you always come so Oh god, no! Oh no! Oh no!
We actually got one. I think that's only happened that many times since we started using that command. You have a panther? Nice. I mean, we've had the command, we've had that sound clip play before. It's just since I started using that counter for it, we've only had it at those 3 times.
Ted!
God, Jesus. Ow. Your panther was blepping. Oh no. Okay. I've got ideas. Dangerous, I know, but I've got ideas. Oh, that's actually a fairly long autosave. Why did I not hear that? You guys didn't hear that, did you? Weird. Nothing's changed. Oh, I think I know why. Something did change. I had all my overlays hidden. Gotta bring myself back down here. And grab my broken heart rate. I forgot to turn all my overlays on after watching Josh's video. I think it's working again. That shouldn't have happened. Okay, so already up to here with belts. That's gonna add another 4 to here. 1, 2, 3, 4. How many more do we have to go? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 more. Like adding 14 of these is going to run into here. Yeah, because that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, 14 is right there. I don't have enough room over here. Especially with how I want to do it. So what we can do then is, even though these are empty at the moment and I have absolutely no resource coming to them, we could probably so 19. So we've already got 33, so we need to build 33 plus all these. Plus 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44. Yeah, so 44. Now we've already got 7, okay. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44. Alright, that should be all 44. Oh, hey, look, we built the next one. Awesome. Someone texted me. Panther. All right. Let's have fun hooking up belts. That's gonna be fun. One, two. Oh God, who did that? Mallow. That was interesting. Okay, I'm getting ready to change the music because sorry, I'm dealing with some work stuff. Oh, work. Okay. So 1, 2. Oh, that's one too many. 1, 2. Boom, boom. So All right. Now let's pop over here and return those. No, I guess I'm not going to return them because it's full. Which I should probably update this image to a turbo motor. Layout should be that. Huh, I wonder if that would actually be better. Just kind of run all these against the side. And then go up and over. Let me give that a test. Now just kind of go like that and go 1, 2. Gotta kind of figure out that distancing though. I wonder if something like that would be better, because then it just keeps everything close. And that way we're not wasting a bunch of space either. I mean, ultimately, we're still using the same amount of space. We're just kind of keeping everything close and not having random gaps just lying around. I think I like that a little bit better. do that. And it also kind of gives me like more wiggle room when it comes to the stuff up here. I think that was going to be a little bit too close. Okay. So. Just connect to the conveyor belts. Oh. Think. Yeah. Nope. Hopefully this works out, as I'm hoping it will. Nope, that's messed up. I went a little too far. There we go. Just run with. Oh, and there we go, and boom, boom. Now I might, maybe, I don't know if it'll be a problem yet. Find out here in a second. Okay, so we'll get here, boom. Two. Now, this is going to be the real test to see if it works. I was going to have to redesign this entire thing. Again. Unless one of the funds is satisfactory. So you find a problem and then you gotta figure out the solution. Yeah, you make a problem for yourself and then you gotta figure out the solution. Or you have people like Cater that just wanna, you know, see the entire world burn. What? Shut up, Boot. Happy birthday, man. Violence. Yeah, I actually reinstalled Modern Warfare 2, believe it or not. Yeah, I reinstalled it last night while I was at class. At least I think I did. I know I hit... Yep, okay, it's got an update. Everything's got an update. Here, let me drop it in there. It's only 246 megabytes, so stream's gonna take a small hit. I got cake. If it was a graphics driver, I haven't touched my graphics in a while. Oh, it's already downloading. Yeah, well, my... It is in my shooters. There we go. Play. Yes. Play anyways. I don't care about syncing issues right now. Yeah, streams been... Yeah, I know how to update my video card. Stuff wanted to update, so... Hang on. I have to end stream real quick to update my graphics and... Oh, actually, maybe I don't have to. If stream drops, it's because I'm updating my graphics. Let's leave it at that. That was me. Hopefully it doesn't crash the stream. I need water. Why is that last block not showing anything in it? Oh, stream elements, what did I accidentally delete from you? Okay, the visibility on that was just turned off for whatever reason. Graphics drivers installing! That was me, if I'm still here. I don't want to click on anything because I don't know what's going to break. Am I still here? Fuck. Alright, I gotta restart my computer, so I gotta stop stream and then I'll start